No doubt, folks, you are needing some ways to escape the heat. What better way to do it than with a cold, tasty treat? We're making some homemade sorbet in the kitchen this morning, talking about the process and how easy it is for you to do at home. Here with us this morning are two chefs and instructors from C&M's Culinary Arts program, Carrie Logan and Amanda Scott, along with Daniel Johnson, one of the students. Guys, thanks for coming in. Appreciate it. So the first question that I have, and I'm sure I'm not the only one at home, what is the difference between sorbet, sherbets? Because I always interchange those. So what is the difference?
Well, sherbet, sorbet are all part of like the frozen dessert category. And so what it does, we have ice cream, sorbet, granite, sherbet, and they all just have a little bit of a difference of ingredients, and those ingredients are what change and create the name. And a lot of sorbet, granite come from Italy, so
Okay.
It's a lot of the countries have created it, and so it depends on where it comes from and what ingredients go into it.
Okay, so what is the ingredient sorbet that makes it sorbet? So we're using obviously a lot of great fruits here.
A lot of
But
deliciousness.
what
yes.
makes it sorbet?
Well, a simple syrup base, and that base you can add anything you want to it, and it freezes beautifully. You want to have a lower sugar content, so it actually goes through the freezer and holds itself and gets frozen.
Okay.
What we've made is we put our ingredients out, and you can really macerate anything in a beautiful simple syrup,
Okay.
and then put it through the freezer.
Okay.
So we made
So
a
how do we-
lighter, heart healthier.
Great. Okay,
sorbet for us.
and sorbet usually is, in terms of all those frozen desserts, it is on the healthier side.
Absolutely,
Of it. It's
yes.
less sugar content. So what goes into preparing it? Now I know that there's a machine that actually makes it, but is there's stuff that we can do at home? We go to the store, we get our favorite fruits. What do we do once we get home with that stuff?
So you basically want to kind of steep them in the liquid. So if you get a simple syrup, would be any kind of liquid you want to choose, plus an equal amount or lesser of sugar. And you're going to cook that until the sugar dissolves and add in your fruit or whatever flavorings you want. And then you can just take that and let it chill in the fridge overnight, usually is the best. Because colder liquid freezes faster, makes better ice cream and sorbets.
Okay.
And then you can put that in any kind of ice cream machine you want.
Okay.
You know, the old school barrel turners or the new fancy Cuisinarts that you see in the,
So just
stores
any
nowadays.
ice cream machine.
Yeah, you
we
can
don't
even
have to buy
scrape
a
it.
sorbet machine or
No.
anything like that.
And a
Okay.
granite is it frozen in a pan, scraped with a fork, and it gives it big, beautiful ice crystals.
Okay, great. Now, you are a student at the Culinary Arts program. Did you go into school thinking, I want to make some killer sorbet? Because, I mean, you got a great Culinary Arts program, C&M, a great school for working professionals. So what brought you into the program?
Personally, I started off at a point where I love being in the kitchen. I was taught to cook at a very young age, and there's so much adventure and excitement being able to create. And the culinary program at C&M allows you to learn the basics to further that creation. It's always just a lot of fun. The sorbet thing, to be honest with you, don't know a lot about it. Learning it next week.
That's why you're at
That's like
C&M.
that.
Next week
That's
is
why
when
you
we're
are at
actually doing
C&M.
the frozen desserts.
We're
So
working on it.
I am learning as much as you are right
That's
now.
it.
So this is pretty fun.
That's good. So, so just quickly, of course, we don't have the ice cream machine, but so do we just take these in? Do we mash them up? What's the
So
process?
what we're
of that?
going to do is we're doing coconut water, and we're doing no sugar added coconut water. We're just going to get this started in our pan and get some heat going on it. And then we're going to add in our stuff that we want to flavor with. So we have some kaffir lime leaves that you can get a towel in. And we're going to steep these in the liquid with a little bit of our star anise, which is the licorice flavor spice.
Okay.
We're going to bring that up to a simmer, let those lime leaves kind of steep like a tea, and then we're going to add in our sugar
Okay.
and let it dissolve. And once that's all done, again, like I said, just let it sit in the fridge overnight and get refrigerated, and then we are going to dump it into our ice cream machine, let it go, and then when it gets nice consistency that you want, we're going to serve it with our fresh fruit. Now, if you wanted to add fruit, you could just go ahead and put these in and macerate, is what we call it, and just let them steep and kind of break apart, and you'll have like a chunky watermelon or cantaloupe.
Okay, fantastic. All right, for more information on this, folks, if you want to be part of the C&M Culinary Program, head over to casa.com, click on the CASA blog. We'll be right back.